Hello students, today I'll be discussing science chapter number 1 for CBSE 6 standard, our environment. Our environment is made up of both living things as well as non-living things. Okay, living things, they cannot live alone. That means they cannot live in isolation. They have to, or they need to interact with other living things and non-living things in our surrounding. This helps the plants and animals to get adapted to their surrounding environment. Our environment has two components. Okay, the living component, like your plants, animals, and us human beings, we form the biotic component. The second component is the non-living component, like the soil, water, light, which form the abiotic component. Further getting into the biotic component, we'll be discussing plants. Plants are called producers or autotrophs because they can prepare their own food. They have some green colored matter called the chlorophyll, which is present in the leaves, which help them to absorb the energy from the sun to prepare their food. Along with chlorophyll, plants also need carbon dioxide, which they get from the atmosphere, water and minerals from the soil, and they carry out a process called photosynthesis. Simply put, carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives out glucose and oxygen. The next biotic component are the animals. Animals are called consumers or heterotrophs as they depend on plants for food, which they can have a direct dependence or an indirect one. On this basis, we have three kinds of consumers. The first one being the primary consumers, also known as herbivores. Animals like deer, goat eat plants like grass and fodder. The second kind of consumer are carnivores or the secondary consumers. Animals like tiger, lion, they feed on deer or goat, which makes their dependence on plants indirect. And the third kind of consumer are the omnivore. These animals eat both plants and the primary consumers like bear, pigs, and even humans.